This is xTool F1, an ultra-fast IR and diode laser engraver at hand. With a maximum working speed of 3000 millimeters per second, F1 finished projects super fast. Turn your imagination into creation in a blink of an eye. F1 has a 2-watt infrared laser and a 10-watt blue laser. The blue laser is used to engrave more common materials, while the infrared one is for metal and plastic engraving. With an F1 in hand, only sky's the limit. Powerful 10-watt laser can also make crafts with laser cutting. F1 utilizes an electric focus adjustment system and has a live preview feature, enabling you to easily complete the engraving, no matter how tiny the objects are. Assembled with an industry-level galvanometer system, F1 has a 0.003mm engraving accuracy, bringing out every detail flawlessly. To make it an indoor engraving machine, F1 features an enclosed design and is accompanied by a purifier, keeping you away from the smoke and smell issue out of engraving. With an F1 in hand, you can create whatever you want. Make a unique mug and tumbler. You can prepare for your custom orders as fast as you can. Or you can even make engraving on demand as a custom service of your gift shop. xTool F1, ultra-fast IR and diode laser engraver.
Hi guys, welcome to xTool YouTube Live. This is your live stream host, Twiggy. As you guys probably can see, Kai is not here with us today. So unfortunately, Kai is test positive for COVID. So he was having a fever yesterday, but we really wish Kai a really speedy recovery. I think I'm pretty much it's gonna test positive for COVID as well because I'm sitting next to him every day. But don't worry about that. He has a mild fever right now. He's getting better. So we wish Kai a very speedy recovery. Okay. So without further ado, let's get into today's topic, which is our F1. So a few weeks ago, we have done the update about the F1 that you guys all are so excited about because F1 is such a fast laser machine. So before that, we have a crowdfunding on our website, which was that if we got 1,000 packers, we will release this machine in 2023 in August. But we already have 800 people back us already. So we will release, we will put more resources into this machine. So we will release this F1 in the May of 2023. And also, we want to give you guys another discount about this machine is that, before the $1,499 price only is until the December of 20s. But right now, we'll give you guys the early bird price, which is the $1,599 until the February of 28th, 2023. And also, if you order F1 during the live stream, you also get a $50 of material packs. So make sure to go ahead and check our link in the comment section to get our F1. And also, as you guys can probably see right here, we have the new design of F1 because the handheld is usually in the behind. But right now, we have decided on top of it. That is all thanks to you guys voting in our Facebook group. You have done surveys in our Facebook because in our Facebook, we have posted about, we have 2 colors and where you guys want to see the handles and, some other design about this machine. Because in our live stream, we really talked about we want you guys to enjoy this journey with us, right? To design this machine together. So that's why we want you guys to go ahead and join our Facebook group and do the survey. And you can either choose the color, which one you prefer. We have 4 different type of design in our Facebook group. So you can go ahead and vote which one is your favorite. As you guys can see right here, right now we have a green one. We have the orange one. I remember last time we did a live stream, you guys all prefer the orange one better. But for me personally, I would enjoy the green one a little bit better. So right now, let's get into this function about the F1. So first, F1 is the world's first dual resources, 2 watts of infrared laser plus 10 watts of blue laser together, okay? So it runs at 3,000 millimeters per second. It has this shield right here, which can protect you from the laser light. And now right now we also have the autofocus function. And today we're also going to release the iPad for our xTool creative space. So you can use this. You can, create project with F1 plus the iPad xTool creative space. So it will make your project creating a little bit easier. All right. So that's the function about F1. So that with this two, infrared laser and dual laser, you can engrave over 300 material. For example, for this 1064 millimeters infrared laser, you can engrave on gold, on silver, on copper, on plastic, and with the the blue laser, you can also apply on wood, on leather, on acrylic, and ceramic, a lot of stuff. Okay, so and during our live stream, you will also have 2 rounds and possibly 3 rounds of lucky draw. If we reach 800 people watching our live, okay, we will give an F1 in the last rounds of lucky draw. But don't worry, in the first 2 rounds of lucky draw, you can also get the material packs and you can also get the RA2 Pro. Okay, and we also have the Christmas deal that is on our website right now. As the last time's live stream, if you haven't watched that, I'm gonna retell you guys the discount that is going on our website right now. For example, you can have the Affirm interest-free plan, which you can buy now and pay later. If you buy between 150, towards 1,499, you can pay up to 12 months interest-free. And if you buy over 1,499, you can choose to up to 24 months interest-free. And we also have the material packs, all the material that is on discount on our website right now due to Christmas. So if you buy 120, you get $10 off. If you buy over 200, you get $20 off. If you buy over 300, you get $40 off. And the plywood is also on discount right now. As I mentioned before, your first round of lucky draw will be the jewelry packs. And your second round of lucky draw will be the RA2 Pro, which was $299, okay? And if we reach 800 people watching our live, you will get an F1 for free, okay? So make sure to share this live stream with your friends or with anybody who might be interested into like this handheld, very portable, super fast laser machine. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into our first project because we're going to show you guys a lot of fun project that you can create with this handheld F1 machine. Okay, so first project, let's get into this. We're going to create this little print on this doghouse. We'll show you how to, use the F1 for its handheld function. Okay, so first, let's switch back to the laptop so we can show you the design right here. Okay, good. As you guys can see, so we have this dog print right here. We want to print it on a dog house. So right now, I'm going to go to the dog house. I'm going to handhold this machine. I'm going to have the product manager help me a little bit with the machine. So first, let's take the F1. Okay, as you guys can see right here. Okay, so first of all, let's take off the base plate. And I'm going to show you how to, manually focus. Manually focus on this. All right, let's get into here. So as you can see, this button right here, right? This button right here will allow you to manually focus, right? So if you can see, I'm like twisting this. So you want to make sure that the 2 laser spots knit with each other, like overlap with each other. There we go. You got it, Tim? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Okay, so first let's run the framing. Okay, so this button right here. You can run the framing. Let's choose. Yes, let's choose another one right here. Okay, there we go. So if you press these things right here, this will run the framing automatically. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see the square? So the approximately working speed for the F1 is 3,000 millimeters per second. But for run the framing, right? For the preview function, this run at 10,000 millimeters per second. Okay, so this is super, super fast. All right, so I think that's good for the framing. And you can press this button right here. press this button right here to stop reframing. And let's go ahead and, start the project. There we go. Is everything ready? Okay, good. So here's where you start to, engrave the project, okay? So I want to make sure I hold this very closely. Okay, so let's go ahead and start right here. There we go. So let's time it how fast this is to engrave something as big as this print right here. As you can see, super fast. Don't worry about that. Right now, you don't have to wear a goggle because this show, it can protect you from the laser light. Okay, there we go. How many seconds do we take to make this? Probably like less than, 65 seconds, right? As you can see, it has a very beautiful print right here. We have choose the score. Can you guys see? So for this so this is the size of my hand, right? So for a print this big as half of my hand, the size of half of my hand, this only take 65 seconds. So that's how fast F1 can run. F1, the working speed for F1 is 3,000 millimeters per second. But for the preview function, this run as 10,000 millimeters per second. So this is super fast. As you can see, so this is an inclined surface, right? This is an inclined surface. This is not something that you see, you can put on your desk. So the F1 is a very good for you to handhold and to print anything on any kind of surface. So that's our first project. All right. Now let me know how do you think about the function of F1. So the first one we show you is the handheld, which you can literally take F1 to anywhere and to print your design on literally any kind of surface. For example, this thing's right here, because when we show you the D1 and M1, it's usually on a flat surface. For example, you can put something on your desk. For something that is like a doghouse or like for example a wall at your house, right? So if you want to print something, you can't really do that with D1 or F1. So I think F1 with this handhold function is going to really come to handy when you want to imprint something on your wall or any, on your home decoration. So let me know, how do you think about the, F1? The possibilities are endless. Thank you. That is very convenient. Yes, right? So like for me, I'm like really interested to design. For example, the one thing I really think about like using F1 for my personal situation would be, I really like skateboarding. I like design. I like to take my iPad anywhere. So I think another, funny situation for me would be like I can take F1 literally anywhere. I can ride on my skateboard. And if I can just, go to a design or like a flea market, I can just take F1 with my skateboard and, just print my design literally at there. So I think that's very interesting. You can engrave on your car door. Yes. Yes, put in your backpack. Yes, definitely. You can definitely put in your backpack. I usually restrict it to a specific size. So the engraving area for F1 will be 10 centimeters plus 10 centimeters, okay? I love how small portable is. Yes, it is. Right, okay, I love your comments right here. Love your comments right here. So let's get into our second project, which we're gonna do engrave on jewelry. As you guys can see right here, right? So we have a lot of, small design things that we have placed on the table. I think another good situation for you to use F1 would be if you are, for example, a small business owner and you will participate into a lot of like flea markets and you want to show your work. So at the same time, for example, if you are a jewelry designer, if you have something on sale in the flea market and you can take this F1. For example, if a customer come in, for example, Kai coming in, right? And he wants to engrave something on the jewelry that you have already designed. I think that would be a really good function to show them that you can actually engrave their name or even their prints or like the pictures on the jewelry. So in the second one, I'm going to show you how to engrave on this jewelry right here, which is like this very small piece of jewelry, like this heart shape. Okay, so let's get into the second project. All right, so let's take this little heart right here. And we're going to go to our F1 as well. Okay, so let's put it, okay. And this thing's right here, as you can see, if I put it up, right, so this shield can stay at any height, okay? And this shield can protect you entirely from the laser mag right here. So if I put it down, this is absolutely laser leak free. Okay, so right now I'm going to place this little heart on this table right here. Okay. All right. So first, let me do the manually focus. Okay. And later, we're going to show you guys how you can, actually, because right now we have an update on our software, xTool Creative Space. So if you put the, if you input the thickness of your material into the xTool Creative Space software, it will automatically, rise the focus and to let you automatically focus on the material. But right now we can do it manually. So you can use this button. Make sure the two lines met with each other. There we go. I think that's good. I'm going to put it to the center a little bit. So let's put it down. And we're going to wear our goggles. So let's run the framing. Let me run the framing. I'm going to press it here. Okay. Okay. So as you guys can see right here, okay, this little framing. Oh, okay. I have to take off my glasses so I can see. There we go. So it's in focus right now, right? Okay, so right now we're going to put it down. And we're going to actually start our project. I think that's good. Okay, everything is in focus and in frame. Okay, now let's go ahead and press process on the xTool Creative Space software. And you can press this button right here to start the project. Okay. Processing is good. And now let's press this button right here and let it start. Okay, so it's engraving, right? Okay. Then we have this camera fixed right here. Let's put a front camera into a larger screen and this to the left corner or right corner of it. All right, we'll let it start to engrave. And I do want to, reiterate the things on our website, that is the discount that is going on our website right now, which if you buy, the Christmas deal is like a huge deal right now, okay? So if you buy the D1 Pro 20 watts bundle, you can get $480 off, okay? Now, after the discount, you only have to pay $1,493. And plus, if you can use the Affirm plan, which is the interest-free, you can spread this up to 12 months. You only have to pay $190 per month, okay? So as we talked about, either F1 or D1 and M1 will be a really good start for you to kickstart your business, right? And also the F1 can also use a Affirm plan for you to purchase this in advance. And we also have the M1 10 watts household kit that is on discount right now. This will sell for $1,129 off. And after the discount, the M1 10 watts household kit only sells for $1,690. And if you spread that into 18 months, you only have to pay $90 per month, okay? So let's go back to our F1. Okay, so let's put it up. This only used a minute and 28 seconds. Okay, very good. As you can see, this is the material itself is copper. As you can see, it has engraved the original color of this like light blue color of the copper right here, which I think is really, really beautiful. Right? Can you guys see? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. So as I talked about before, if you are a jewelry, small business owner, you can have a piece of jewelry right here, right? You can have a piece of jewelry right here, which is probably the jewelry you already designed for your customer. And if a customer named Twiggy come in and she wants to engrave, her name on it, I think this will be a really good addition value to add on to the design that you already have. So maybe I can attach this to the jewelry I've already designed here, and your customer will have, a jewelry design only for herself. I think that will be a really good addition to add on to the jewelry. So, and we also talked about how we can, engrave. So later we're gonna try this, okay? So if your customer already have the jewelry design with her name on it, and you can also engrave a picture on this leather box right here that she can also take home. Actually, originally we have take a picture. Me and Kai took a picture yesterday. So because we want to engrave our pictures on this like laser box right here, but unfortunately Kai is tested positive for COVID. So we're gonna use the picture that we have before to print this on this like leather box right here. So as I already talked about before, we also have this iPad that is available for you guys right now to use on the xTool creative space on the iPad, which I think is really, really exciting function because think about as the combination of F1 and iPad. If you are a designer, you can take this handheld, very portable F1 laser machine to anywhere you want, and you can just literally work on your iPad and imprint something immediately of your design, of the picture, the photography that we took yesterday, and literally engrave on anything that you want. Okay, so right now I'm going to show you how you can do that. So I'm going to have a close-up for team right here to see the design, the everything that is on iPad. It's exactly like what we had. Okay, good. Okay, it's exactly like what we have, okay? So let's go back to the picture that we have yesterday. So this was the picture, which is also, the picture that you guys saw before our live stream. On our, this is a banner that we have, and then we turn into something like this, okay? We use the outline function of the iPad, and later, and turn this into, which me and Kai literally looks like 10 years older than we actually are, because we have this little like lines right here. But I think that's really interesting, but you can input this pictures on the laser box right here, okay? And with the add-on function of the xTool creative space on iPad, you can actually incorporate the iPad function with any other software. Like a lot of people, if you are a designer, you probably know about the Procreate. So you can actually incorporate the function of Procreate with the iPad, xTool creative space together and design something, draw something, and imprint something immediately on the laser box. Okay, so right now I'm gonna choose this pictures and try to engrave on the laser box that we have right here. So then we're going to go back to our software. So let's first put this leather box right here. Okay, so I think this is the front, right? This is the front, like that. Okay, good. Okay, so right now we're going to focus this, okay? So another function I think really will be really good for this, manually adjusting the focus is if you probably are not so familiar, this manually adjust the focus right here, right? This button, you can manually adjust the focus. If you don't know exactly the thickness of your material right here, right? Probably you can't really measure like correctly, and you can just use this, right? So let's try to, okay, just give it a little bit of time. Make sure the 2 points met with each other, coincide with each other. Okay, I think this is a function that we can improve a little bit. Maybe we can improve the, the sensitivity of this bottom, so you can, move a little bit faster to engrave something that is a little bit thick. So as you can see, the 2 points met with each other. Okay, so right now, let's go ahead and put it down. So first, let's run the framing on our iPad. Okay, it's basically the same thing on your, can you see? Yeah, okay, so as you can see, framing right here. There we go, it's already running over there. Okay, so Can we see it? Okay, yes. So yes, sorry, because the shield is absolutely laser proofed, so you can't really see these things right here. But this is the framing, okay? As you guys can see, we only press the framing on our software. But you can also use this button right here. This button right here can also, for you to run the framing. So imagine if your, either your iPad is, somewhere else that you can reach, or if your laptop is somewhere else, this machine right here will automatically save the data from either from your iPad or from your laptop. And you can just press the button and it will run the framing from the data that, is already being saved in this machine. Okay, so I think that framing is good. Maybe let's move a little bit to the center. Okay, and let's put this down. There we go. And let's go ahead and, stop the framing and hit processing. Okay, so this, you can also process this on your, laptop right here. Okay, processing, all right? And let's start the buttons right here. With the bottom right here. Okay, let's go ahead and start to engrave on this leather box. Processing. Process, good. Sorry, I forgot to press the process on the laptop. Okay. Yeah, we do have to wait a little bit for this iPad. Okay. So just give a little bit more time because, the iPad is usually using the Wi-Fi function to connect the iPad with the machine. So it's probably just a little bit slower than the laptop because you are using the USB cable. Okay, sending the file. Let's try again. Let's try again. It's waiting for the file to send.
Stop the framing first.
Oh, okay, that's why. Because I didn't stop the framing. Right, one thing you guys do have to remember is that before you hit the process, you want to make sure you stop the framing because the machine will be busy running the framing without actually sending the file to the machine. So let's wait a little bit. Okay, I think that's good. Just wait 2 more seconds. It's definitely still a developing process, so I want you guys to be a little patient with us. And we're almost ready with this because it's sending the files through the Wi-Fi. Probably the Wi-Fi connection is not very good. Okay, and that's it. When you hear that beeping sound, that means your F1 already received the data from your iPad, and you can start to engrave now. There we go. And you can see how fast it works, right? I really like to see that. Because when you engrave, you have this kind of like dancing beads, almost like a dancing beads engraving on your leather box, which is very therapeutic to watch. And you don't have to worry about anything because right now, this shield can protect you entirely from the laser light. So you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I think a lot of people are asking, I would like this to be able to put it on my crystal. Yes, definitely. You can definitely do that. Let's just run the comment section a little bit to let me see what kind of questions and concern that people might have with does this use the same creative software? Yes, it's the xTool Creative Space. Okay, right now we have the iPad iPad edition ready for you to use. Okay, so when is the giveaway? After this project, and you will get the first rounds of lucky draw, which will be the jewelry packs that you can get. Okay, so let's see. Does this need a fan to attach? I would actually, we have the purifier already here attached to the machine. But if you don't want to use it, I think that's totally fine. It doesn't really, affects the engraving results or the cutting results. But I think it would be better for you because usually when you use F1, you will use indoor. For example, if you want to use in coffee shop. So in that case, I would say if you do want to avoid the smell from engraving the material, you can use the smoke purifier to extract the smoke from the engraving process. Which iPad works best for the software? Do we have an explain 哪一款的 iPad 就是在这个软件上最好？什么？ Okay, so if you have the iOS 15 from up, I think that works really good from the xTool Creative Space. Okay, I think it's complete. So the time we use to engrave this will be actually just 2 minutes and 21 seconds. So let's see the final results, okay? Okay, there we go. Very beautiful designs right here. As you guys can see, a lot of details. Even me and Kai looks, 10 years older than we actually are. But I think that's really good. As you guys can see, the fine lines right here really, really defined. Okay, I think that's good. Now, let's go back to our, the front camera, and we can do our first rounds of lucky draw. Guys, make sure to share this live stream with your friends, okay? Because once we reach 800 people watching our live right now, okay? And you can get an F1 in the end, which right now worth $1,599, okay? So you guys can go ahead. So let's have the software ready. So let's get into our first round of lucky draw, which the keyword is, if I'm not mistaken, it's material. Yes, the first rounds of lucky draw will be materials. So you guys can start to, input the material in our comment section, and we're going to start to do the first rounds of lucky draw. Yes, that's good. I love to see you guys spamming our comments. Okay, so let's, how many people are watching our live? Like, can you, Jimmy, can you scroll it down to let me see how many people are watching our live right now? Okay, we have 345 people watching our live, which is really good. Love to see that. Let's see if we can reach maybe 300 people entering our lucky draw. Guys, come on, keep commenting on material. Keep commenting on material. Okay, right now we have 194 people watching our, entering our lucky draw. Come on, guys, let's go a little bit more. Let's get to 300. Love you guys to see you commenting the material. Okay, 205. Guys, give a little bit more. Let's go. And we'll all have all our crews ready. If you win the actual lucky draw, we'll be like, woohoo, and congratulating you. 225. Okay, so for the first round lucky draw, let's reach to 250. How about that? 230. Is it too easy for you guys? 231. 234. Guys, a little bit more. 236. Okay, 250. 250. 240. 10 more. 10 more. Material. Material. Come on, guys. Material. 243. 243. 244. A little bit more. 6 more. 6 more. Come on. 246. 4 more. Okay, 250. Draw. You guys ready? Woo! Arrow Coliander. Coliander. Did I pronounce your name right? So congratulations on winning the jewelry packs from our first rounds of lucky draw. Make sure to reach out to our Facebook group. So, give all the details that you have for your address, and we will send you the jewelry packs right away. Okay, so congratulations on winning the first rounds of lucky draw, which you will have the heart shape. I literally just create just before, like these things right here. Okay, we have the small pieces of like this jewelry that you can create that you can create according to the design that you want on this like small little pieces. I think that's really good for you to design maybe a gift for your family or for your friends and even for yourself. All right, now let's get into another project that we want to do with the F1. Okay, so we've done engraving on the inclined surface, for example, the doghouse, and we did the on the jewelry as well, and we also did on the leather box. That if you are a small business owner of a jewelry design shop, and you can literally customize everything for your customers, their names, their design, and a picture. Even I would also think that F1 would be really good to take to your. I would say if you have a wedding, right? If you have a wedding and you want to take some pictures for your guests that come into your wedding, right? And you can literally engrave the pictures on literally anything on 300 plus material. You can engrave on leather, on plastic, on metals. I think that would be a really good memory for your guests who comes to your wedding. I think F1 will be a really good addition to add on to that. Okay, so let's get into our another project, which we're gonna engrave on a spoon. Okay, as I talked about before, F1 is really good for you to take to the flea market if you want to show your, for example, the jewelry design or some other design that you might have. And another thing I think will be really good for F1 is if you own a coffee shop, you can literally design, a tumblers and, a coasters right here, and you can engrave on the spoons, on the fork that your customer might use to enjoy their coffee. So for example, in the future, our RA2 Pro will be adaptable with the F1 as well. So don't worry about that. Before, I think a lot of people are concerned about, the working space of the F1, but don't worry about that. In the future, we will make it adaptable to many accessories like RA2 Pro and other stuff to let you create more fun projects. So let's get into our fourth project, which we're gonna engrave on this spoon right here. Okay, we're gonna engrave actually Kai's name on it, but unfortunately Kai is not here with us today. But we're gonna engrave on this spoon right here. So let's go back to our F1 machine. You don't need to spread the spoon because you can literally, because the F1 has two laser in it, and two dual laser source that you can literally engrave on metals and other material, work on 300 plus material. Okay, so right now, so do we put, okay, this way? Okay, cool. I hope it's stable. Okay, so right now, let's make sure it's, do you want to take another spoon? Do we have another one? Because I want to engrave on this side, so it's more like stable. Because when you put it on this side up, it's not, it's kind of shaky. Okay, let's try to do that. All right, okay, so now let's manually focus. This thing's right here. You can press the button. Make sure the 2 points, why it's like shaking a little bit. Like this shakes a little bit more even, okay. Okay, okay, don't shake the table. Okay, make sure the 2 points coincide with each other. Okay, there we go. And we want to make sure we engrave a little bit on the top of this spoon right here. Let's make something to make sure that this spoon is stable. That's not shaking around. Okay, I think that's good. Use this something here. Okay, good. Okay, so let's first of all run the framing. Okay, I think that's good. Maybe let's move to a little bit top left. This is a little bit small. I remember last time like the Kai's name was a little bit bigger. Do we want to make sure that the picture is a little bit bigger? Because yes, I think that's good. Okay, let's make sure that we engrave on a flat surface right here. Okay, that's good. Right now, because this one cannot really like enclose everything, because your spoon has a little bit height, right? So you do want to make sure that you wear your goggles. Okay, good. And now let's go ahead and, start this project. Okay, the framing is complete. And when you hear the beeping sound, it means it can already start to engrave on project. Okay, so let's go ahead. Yes, and that's good. And let's go ahead and hit process. And let's see how long do we take to. There you guys, you can see how fast, you know, our F1 is working, right? It's very, very fast. I think this will probably take like 50 seconds to engrave on this. Let's see if I get another questions. Yes, the framing function is really good with the F1. As I talked about before, the working speed for F1 is 3,000 millimeters per second. But for the framing function, it does run to 10,000 millimeters per second. All right, our project is complete. So it only takes 34 seconds, okay? Your customer don't have to wait that long for your engraving, okay? So this is Kai's name on it. Actually, Kai will be doing this project. Okay, I hope him a really speedy recovery from the COVID. Like very beautiful, right? A lot of people are saying, do you have to spray the spoon? You don't have to, okay? Because our F1 has dual laser saws that you can literally engrave on a lot of like any kind of material that you can engrave on 300 plus material, right? This Kai's name's right here. All right, now let's go back to our front cameras right here. As I talked about before, right? So F1 would be a really good addition to add on to your, if you are actually a coffee shop owner, you can literally customize everything with this F1. You can customize the spoon, the utensils, and also, you know, later in the future that, you know, can be adaptable with the RA2 Pro as well, okay? Which will actually send you the RA2 Pro and the second rounds of lucky draw. So make sure to stay tuned for that. You can use the clip to close a coffee bag. Yes, exactly. Okay, so this is like a multi-function spoons right here. You can scoop out the thing and you can use the clip to close a coffee bag. Do we have another questions? Yes, would be awesome for Woodworks as small show. Exactly. You can literally customize everything for your customer at the show. Yeah, hope Kai covers really quickly. I hope that too. Oh, thank you. This glass is so stylish. Actually, this is the new glasses that we have on our website. So Jeannie, please send the goggles. Send the goggles link to our comments so people can actually buy this. So this is a new goggle that we have right now, which you can see have 360-degree protection, can protect your eyes from the from the laser light, whether you are using M1, D1, or like F1. From that, but F1 already have the shield that can protect you entirely from the laser light. But from the last project that we done before, as you can see, this has a little bit height. When we try to engrave on the spoon, right? So actually, you will have a little bit laser light leaking out from the on the edges. So you can use this goggle. We have the safety goggles on our website right now as well. Okay. Well, yes, our machine, whether it's D1, M1, also support other, software if you're already using other softwares. Lucky draw for the new goggles. Maybe we'll try the next one on the new goggles. Yes, does this goggle fit over prescription glasses? Yes, actually, I am wearing the contact lenses when I'm doing live stream. But when I'm not doing live stream, I'm wearing my subscription glasses. And you can wear on top of that. It actually works great. Okay, what is the print area? It's 10 centimeters plus 10 centimeters. But in the future, we will make sure this adapts to a lot of accessory that we have. For example, the RA2 Pro and some other accessory to allow you to engrave on a larger space with this very portable F1. Okay, yes. So it does support other software like Lightburn. But if you want, you can also use our xTool Creative Space software, which is for free. And also, it's very beginner friendly. It's also very easy to use. And right now, we also support that on the iPad. If you are using an iOS 15 Plus, and you can use this iPad function of the xTool Creative Space as well. Okay, so if you guys have any other question, make sure to let me know in the comment section. Sorry, can we see the actual filter in this air purifier? Later we can show you guys that. Okay. So so far I don't see any other questions. So let's get into another project. And if you guys have any other question, let me know in the comment section. And let's, engrave on a coaster, as we talked about before. If you a small business owner, you can add F1 to your store. For example, if you want to go to show some design at the show, if you are a small business owner like a jewelry designer, and if you can also have this F1 at your, the coffee store. So right now, let's try to engrave on the coasters right here. Let's get into our second project, another project. So after this project, we'll do our second rounds of lucky draw, which is the RA2 Pro, okay? The RA2 Pro. So make sure you stay tuned for that as well. And make sure to share this live stream with as many people as possible, because when we reach 800 people watching our live, we will give away a free F1, okay? We'll give away a free F1. All right. Okay, so now let's go ahead and try to focus on this, okay? It's kind of very easy. Make sure the two laser spots coincide with each other or overlap with each other. I think that's good. And now let's first run the framing. Make sure you wear the goggle, because when we run the framing. Okay, let's run the framing. And let's go, yeah, as you guys can see, right? Let's actually move to the picture a little bit to this side. We want to make sure that we are engraving on the center. So we will engrave a gingerbread man on this, actually to a little bit more to here. Yeah, so you can use the framing function to adjust your design. Okay, I think that's really good. And maybe, okay, I think that's really good to the center. Okay, I think that's good. Do you guys see the framing right here? Cool. And now let's stop the framing. And let's go ahead and close this lid. As you guys can see, this show will protect you absolutely from the laser light. Okay, so go ahead. Let's just start processing. Let's go ahead and process. So we will engrave this like gingerbread man. Okay, as you can hear the beeping sound, and let's go ahead and press the start button right here. Okay, it starts engraving. It starts to engrave. Okay, good. I love to see that. This is a very therapeutic process for me to see. It's like a dancing beat on the material surface when you actually engrave. Guys, make sure you share this with always your friends, right? Okay, because once we reach 800 people watching our live, you can get an F1. So go ahead and share this. Go ahead and share this with your friends. Let's see, do we have any other question from our group? Let's see. Okay, yeah, so as you guys can see right here, okay, so we also attached the purifier specifically for the F1 as well, okay? But you can also adapt this smoke purifier with any, desktop laser machine. So this will be really good to extract the, the smoke, the smell from your laser machine. Because I think a lot of people will be using this indoors. So I think the smoke purifier will be really good addition to add on to your machine. So our project is almost complete. A very cute gingerbread man. A very cute gingerbread man. You can share this live stream. So if you scroll down a little bit, you can share. You can see the bottom of sharing this live stream. So our project is complete. It only used 1 minute and 48 seconds. Okay, 1 minute and 48 seconds. Okay, let's put this up. A very cute gingerbread man, actually, gingerbread man. So you can engrave on this coasters right here. Okay, there we go. Very good. Okay. So if you guys want to order our F1, so first of all, our special price will be until the February of 2023, the February 28th of 2023, okay? So you can enjoy the early bird price until then. So make sure you go ahead and click the link and purchase. Plus, if you do want to order one F1 during this live stream, you will also get a $50 of material packs, okay? Which will, okay, how long is this purifier hose connection? So if I take this off, this thing's right here. So this, you can extend this long. Can you guys see? So yeah, this hose is extendable. Right. What is the let's see. So you can, if you order this F1 right now, you can get this in the May of 2023. 2023, yes, 2023. Okay. So as if you guys didn't watch our last live stream, we had an update. But then we have a little bit slightly different design. We have the handhold to the back of the F1 machine. Right now we have the handhold on top. So yeah, you make sure that you participate in our Facebook group because we do some service there. So if you guys have any kind of suggestion and feedbacks about F1, you can go ahead and do the survey and let us know. Because right now our F1 have 4 different kinds of possible design in the survey that we put in Facebook group. So you can go ahead and vote your favorite design. So right now we have this kind of 2 color. We also have a little bit light color, which I really like. And we also have this dark metal finish on the F1 as well. So you can go ahead and participate in our Facebook group. Okay. All right. So that's our, another project done with the F1, which is really fast, as you can see. This to engrave on the size of, almost the size of my hand, only takes 1 minute and 48 seconds. So it's really good for you to, have the F1 if you are a small coffee shop owner, and you can literally customize everything for your customer. And in the future, the F1 will be adaptable to the RA2 Pro and to other accessories to allow you to work on, tons of like different kind of material and surface. And so we have done the engraving on a lot of material, and later we will show you guys some other project that can show you the cutting results and the cutting ability of F1 as well. Okay, but before that, let's get into our second round of lucky draw. Our second round for lucky draw will be the RA2 Pro. Okay, so make sure you type RA2 Pro in the comment section. Okay, so make sure you type RA2 Pro right to enter the second round of lucky draw. Guys, RA2 Pro. RA2 Pro. Let's keep our comment section running. RA2 Pro, really good. Okay, so let's see how many people are watching our live right now. Let's see if we can get 300 people. I think we can reach 300 people entering our lucky draw. So let's try that. 55, good. A little bit more, come on guys. 55 people entering our lucky draw right now. Keep going. 131, good. Guys, keep going. Let's see if we can reach 300. Very good. 159. Come on, guys. Let's see if we can get 300 people entering our lucky draw for you guys to win the RA2 Pro, which worth $299. 177. Come on, guys. Keep going. So the goggle that we just used right now, the safety goggle, is not only for F1. You can also use it on M1, or you can also use it on D1 as well. Okay, so if you guys want to, participate a little bit more in the, the development process of the F1, you can join our Facebook group, right? Join our Facebook because we'll post surveys and the latest update about our machine. Either it's about F1 or some other machine, you can go ahead and check it out and participate in the process. We have 213 people. Okay, let's see if I get to 300. And let me see if we have any other questions. Yeah, you guys can go ahead and join the, the Facebook launch. Yes, you guys can join the Facebook launch group so you can participate a little bit more in the xTool F1. Okay, as we talked about before, the smoke purifier will be a really good addition to add on to your F1 machine because you can usually use indoor, right? It's safe and it will, protect you from any kind of like smoke or smell from your from the engraving process. So right now we have 227. Okay. Let me lower the standard a little bit. Maybe let's see if we can reach 250. Okay, 230. Okay, 20 more. Guys, come on. Do we have any other question from our group as well? Guys are so busy with the RA2 Pro, right? Right. Okay. Cool. 238. 12 people more. Come on, guys. Let's keep going. 238. Come on. 240. 10 more. 10 more. 240. Come on. 242. A little bit more. 8 more. And guys, if you purchase F1 right now during our live stream, you will get $50 of material packs, okay? So that will come along with the early bird price for F1, which is $1,599. 244, 6 more. 6 more. 245, 5 more. 248, 2 more. 2 more, and let's do the draw. 249. 249. Come on, just one more. Just one more, and we'll do the draw. Where's another person? Make sure to share this live stream with your friends. Where's another person? Right here. Is this machine broken? Okay, let's draw at 249. Draw. You guys ready for this leg? Woohoo! Okay, Sandy Tucker, is that how you pronounce your name? Congratulations on winning the RA2 Pro, okay, which worth $299. Okay, as we talked about before, F1 will be adaptable for any other accessory in the future, for example, like the RA2 Pro. So you can engrave on, tumblers and other cylindrical products, and also will be, adaptable for other accessory as well. So to let you, expand your creativity and expand the possibility of you using F1 to engrave on literally a lot of stuff. All right, so now let's get into our another project, which will let you guys see how you can use F1 to literally design something, while you engraving, right? Okay, for example, if I have a little bit this pictures right here, I can literally let it decide with with the moving of my material. I can literally decide to make sure my pictures imprint on different space, and you can literally design this while you are engraving. Okay, so let's try these things right here. Okay, so first let's go back to our F1. Let's pull this up. Okay, and we're gonna manually adjust the focus. It's very easy. So we're gonna engrave a snowflake pictures and also a Merry Christmas on it, and then we can design our pictures right here as we engrave. Okay, so as you can see, it's already in focus right now. So let's first do the first one. Run the framing. Let's run the framing. Okay, good. Okay, so let's first run the framing and let's decide where do I want to place this. Okay, as you guys can see the framing. So maybe I want to, engrave the first snowflake print on the top of my materials right here. So let's press it down. Okay, so here's the things about F1, right? So as you guys can see, we have 2 buttons right here. 2 buttons right here. This button is for framing, and this button is actually to start engrave, okay? So once you already have the data sent to F1, the F1 will automatically remembers all the data. So you don't have to go back to your laptop and to go back to your F1. You can literally just press these things right here. This will start to, framing the project that we have saved before, and this will actually start to engrave or cut the project, okay? So now let's stop the framing right here. Right, as you can see, when I press that, I don't have to go back to my software. So let's go ahead and hit process on the laptop, and let's go ahead and press the button and start engraving. Good? Okay, good. Okay, now let's go ahead and do that. You guys can see how fast that works, right? This is how fast you can engrave a snowflake pictures. Very fast. F1, the working speed for F1 has 3,000 millimeters per second, and the preview function for F1 is 10,000 millimeters per second. 10,000 millimeters per second. Let's see if we have some other question while team showing you how the engraving process. You should have a button on switching the module. You don't have to do that. You can just do that on the xTool Creative Space. Yes. So this only takes 33 seconds, okay, to engrave a picture as, as almost as big as my, the half of my hand, right? Okay. And now let's try to design on another one. So right now, I don't have to go back to my software. So I can just literally, maybe let's engrave this on here. Okay. So I want to have like this kind of like snowflake align with the edges of these circles right here. Well, let's run the frame one more time, and you can see. Maybe let's do it in here. Okay, I think that's good. Now let's press this down. Press the shield down. Press the shield down. Okay, I think that the framing area is good right here. Okay, so let's stop the framing. Press the button right here, and actually start to engrave another one. Okay, so as you can see, I didn't send any commands from my laptop. I can just use the machine and just hit the start button right here. There we go. And we have another printing that is going on right now. Okay, do we have any questions right here? Adding a camera remote reviewing would be nice. Yeah, thank you for your suggestion. We will take that into consideration. Okay, so another one is complete. Also only takes 33 seconds. Okay, so right now, let's put it up. And you can see the results. It's very beautiful. Okay, so let's maybe try to engrave another snowflake print on here. Let's do it. Let's do the framing. Okay, I think maybe here is good. Make sure we do have space for this, like Merry Christmas. Let's press it down. Okay, and now let's do there we go. Okay, and let's go ahead and stop framing. Press the button right here and start to engrave. Okay, I think that's good. It actually can cut through, actually we're going to show you later. This is the 3 millimeters plywood. It actually can also cut through. Okay, so the final giveaway will be the rules for the final giveaway will be we reach 800 people watching our live. So make sure you share this live stream with many people as possible, so we can do the giveaway for you guys. Okay, so last one okay, the project is down. Okay, I think that's good. So right now we're gonna go ahead and do the Merry Christmas. Okay, so as you guys can see, I can design this picture as I go, right? If I want to engrave something on here, if I want to engrave some on here, I can really choose which side I want to design, which side I want to engrave, right? Well, I don't have to, pre-design everything on my software. So for example, compared to D1 or M1, once I start engraving, I can't really, move the thing. So right now with F1, you can literally move the stuff and design as you go. Okay, so Christmas, let's go to the other side. Okay, so let's do the first one. It's Merry. Let's try to run the framing. I think that's good. Okay, but if you do have a new design on your laptop or on your, iPad in the Creative Space software, you do have to update that because, F1 doesn't only will remember the things that you sent her before. Okay, now let's good. Okay, now let's go to process. All right. Okay, good. Once you hear that beeping sound, and I think that's good, the F1 is ready to go. Very fast engraving this Merry. Yes, Sandy, you have to message. Okay, it's complete. Okay, so it's only takes 12 seconds. Now let's do the Christmas. Let's put this up. Let's do another Christmas. Let's see. Let's run the framing. Okay, good. Let's move to here. Christmas, I think that's good. Let's put it down to make sure that we have those things right here. Okay, now we can go ahead and stop framing and start to engrave. Okay, let's press the button on our F1. Okay, X, very fast. Yes, this actually can do on metal because we not only we have the infrared laser, but we also have the blue laser. So will allow you to engrave metals as well. Okay, so this only takes 11 seconds. Okay, so as you guys can see, we can design this pictures as we go. Okay, so that's the very good things about F1. Okay, so right now let's cut a little hole on the top of this plywood right here, so you can literally hang this declaration in your house, because you guys want to see the cutting results, right? Okay, so this plywood right here is 3 millimeters plywood. So right now let's go ahead and cut that. So first of all, let's run the framing. Okay, so as you guys can see, that is the place where we want to go ahead and cut the holes right here. Okay, I think that's good. Now let's go ahead and press this shield down to make sure that this is fixed. Guys, if you are worried about the we also have this sort of like our material pin, right? In our will be available once we have the F1 already. Okay, so let me show you how to use this. Okay, just really quick. As you can see, we have a lot of like holes in here. You can literally just adjust this to different holes and like scroll it down. Let's see. Right, if you scroll it down, for example, if you want to engrave a coaster that we did before, okay, you can put this here and it will help you fix the materials right here. Right, okay, so that's another function that we also add on to the F1. Now let's go back to here one more time. Let's do the framing one more time, please. Yes, there we go. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, let's press it down. Push the shield down. Okay, I think that's good. And let's stop the framing and start to cut. Okay, you guys want to see the cutting results. So this is at 3 millimeters plywood, 3 millimeters plywood. Good. I think let's go ahead and cut. Okay, that's it. It's complete. All right, let's just press this things down right here. It has. Oh, maybe this because I didn't set the focus. Let's try one more time. Let's try one more time. It should be cutting through, but it's just to move around a little bit. Let's run the framing one more time. Okay, now let's do it one more time. Okay. Okay, let's stop the framing and go ahead and start the bottom right there. Press. Okay, it has been a little bit like burned right here. Do we use another? Okay, well, we do cut like 2 times, but this is a 3 millimeters plywood that you can actually cut through. Because we didn't connect the smoke purifier. Yes, that's probably because the reason we haven't cut through it in the first time, but actually you can cut through 3 millimeters plywood right here. Okay, I think that's good. So this one you can design the print as you go. All right, now let's get into our next project and let's see if we have another questions right here. Let's see. Do we have any other questions? Yes, does the iPad app works for D1? So it will be adaptable for all our products. Do you have to properly to cut to make it play under it? Well, yes, you actually can because last time we do have a little bit burn marks on the blaze plate right here, as you can see. You can place something under it. Okay, you probably include click clock and secure. Can you engrave on laptop? Yes, we actually can do that because this laptop, for example, this iPad right here is made of the metals right here. Okay, it's because we have a dual laser source, you can actually engrave on metals. All right, now let's get into our next project. So make sure you share this live stream with as many people as possible because once we reach 800 people, we're gonna give away a free F1 as well. Okay, so let's do our another project, which is engrave on the case for your iPhone. We're gonna engrave a slogan. Yeah, we do have a little bit burn marker on here, which we can clean absolutely. You can use something to protect your blaze plate as well. Okay, so now let's manually set the focus. I think that's good. Okay, now let's first run the framing. Okay, let's move this to a little bit to the maybe let's move down a little bit. Let's move the picture down a little bit because we don't want to exactly engrave on the iPad Legos right here. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, all right. Now let's close the lid right here. There we go, and stop framing. And actually start to engrave. Okay, now let's go ahead and start engraving. Okay, now let's go ahead and press the button. Right, it's very fast. Okay, only literally takes 9 seconds. 9 seconds to have this final results, which is also our slogan, right? xTool slogan. Turn imagination into creation. And that's what we want to do with our xTool, machines. Like if you have anything in your mind, if you have any kind of, no, this case is not metal. This silk, right? Okay. Silicone, right? Silicone. I think it's silicone. So the case is silicone. Yeah, it looks very great and very fast. It only takes like 9 seconds. Okay, and literally you can customize anything. For example, this AirPod case, right? This is plastic. Last time we did, for example, this like Twiggy on this plastic AirPods as well, okay? Because we have the infrared laser and the blue laser that will allow you to work on 300 plus material, including metals, plastic, and a lot of materials right here. Okay, now let's get into another project, which is our actually last project right here. Okay, guys, make sure to share this with your friends because once we reach 800 people watching our live, you can get a free F1 in our last rounds of lucky draw. Okay, last rounds of lucky draw. All right, now let's go ahead and do a bookmark on this leaf right here. Okay, so let's engrave a deer pictures on this leaf right here. Okay, so because the leaf have like a little bit, I would say maybe let's move to here or like this. Okay, good. Okay, so now let's try to adjust the focus as well. Okay, now let's maybe move up a little bit. Okay, and so first of all, let's see if, and I do have the 2 points that we have to, okay, I think that's good. The 2 points coincide with each other. All right, now let's run the framing. Okay, so like that. Maybe let's move the pictures a little bit because
Maybe smaller.
yeah, smaller and also to the center a little bit. Do we have a scissor right here? I want to kind of cut this. I want to cut the tip. Move up. Do you want to do that?
No.
Good. Like here. Okay. So you want to do the okay. All right. Okay. Now let's close this. Actually, let me cut this. Do we have a scissor here anywhere? Do we have a scissor here anywhere? Okay. Now let's just not close the lid and let's just like let it engrave like that. So make sure you wear your goggles. Make sure you wear your goggles. Make sure you wear your goggles. Let us stop framing and start to engrave. People want to, okay, let's go ahead and start this machine. Well, that was very fast. That was very fast. So there we go. Now we have a very, very interesting, let me just clean the surface a little bit. There we go. Now we have a very good deer bookmark. People actually want to see the outer measuring of this machine. So let's input a thickness of a material so you can see the machine sliding up and down.
Maybe this one.
Yes, maybe on this one. Okay. So let's go back to this leather box one more time. Right? Okay, as you guys can see right here, before we have already, engraved on this leather box right here, right? Okay, so you can, shall we switch to the software, please? Yes, good. Okay, so we have switched back to our software. So you can see Wendy is input a thickness of this material in our xTool Creative Space software. So that it will, adjust the focus accordingly to the thickness that you have input into this xTool Creative Software, right? Okay, and I think that's good. Oh, so it's already been put up. Can you do, maybe let's do it one more time. Maybe let's just, if I put it down, right? Let's adjust this because you guys want to see the process. So you can move backwards a little bit because they want to see this moving up and down. Okay, let's put it back. Okay, as you guys can see, this is moving. Okay, so right now, go ahead, Wendy, and input that thickness of the of this material in our xTool Creative Space. As you guys can see, it's moving, right? It's moving by itself, right? You can input the thickness of your material into the xTool Creative Space, and this machine will adjust the focus automatically, right? Okay. Oh, you guys cannot. Do you guys see it? Let's do it one more time because they didn't see. So make sure you have the software to maybe to the corner. 把那个软件放在左下角，然后正镜切到这个 team 的这个镜头。Okay, sorry about that, about the camera adjustment. So we will let you guys see it one more time. Okay. Right? Do we have that already? Let's see. It's okay. It's okay. Take it easy. Yes, there we go. There we go. Good. Okay, maybe move to here. This one move to here. Yeah, good. Okay. Okay, let's do one more time. Input the thickness on this xTool Creative Space. Now you guys can see we input the thickness to the right corner of your of this screen, right? Okay, good. As you guys can see, the machine is moving automatically for the automatically focusing. Good. You guys can see it now. Well, you can purchase F1 right now in our live stream because you can not only enjoy the early bird price, which is $1,500 and you can also get $50 of material packs. All right. Yes, there we go. Now you guys see the automatically auto focusing, and also now let's switch back to the front camera. All right, now let's get, so we have already done several projects. We show you guys the autofocusing. We show you guys the dual laser resources that allows you to engrave on 300 plus material. And we also give you guys 2 rounds of lucky draw. Well, unfortunately, we didn't reach, 800 people watching our live. But here's another thing I can do for you guys to, compensate you guys a little bit, that a lot of you have been asking for this safety goggles, right? Safety goggles, right? You can get the safety goggles right now. Okay, so if you can enter safety, okay, enter safety. We'll do our third rounds of lucky draw to give away this goggle, safety goggle, this safety goggle. Make sure you enter safety in the comment section. Okay? Sorry, we didn't reach 800 people watching our live, but we will also give you guys this safety goggle. So make sure you enter safety. Okay. Guys, make sure you enter safety. Make sure you enter safety in the comment section. Sorry, we didn't reach 800 people watching our live, so we couldn't really give a F1 for free, but we will give you guys the safety goggle. Okay, so make sure you enter safety. Okay, good. Now let's go back and check the numbers. Let's see how many we can reach. Okay, we have 84 people entering. Okay, guys, keep commenting on safety. 99 people. Come on, guys, keep going a little bit more. A lot of you love this cool design goggle. Let's see if you can win the goggles. 133, 133, 144, 144, 144. Oh, okay, let's try to reach 200. Okay, let's try to reach 200. 161, 161, 161. This safety goggle is you can use on either F1, M1, or D1. 171. 30 people to go. Okay, safety goggle, safety goggle. Come on, guys, let's go. The keyword is safety, but you get the safety goggle. 180, 180, 181. Come on, guys, a little bit more. Okay, this safety goggle is worth $59. Okay, safety goggle, very cool design. 184, 15 people to go. Come on, guys, safety. But make sure if you want to, purchase F1, you can not only enjoy this early bird price special, which is $1,599, and you can also get $15 of material packs along with your order of F1. 194. Okay, 6 more people to go, and we'll do the draw. $196. Come on, 4 more to go. 4 more to go. 198. 198. Okay, draw. You guys ready for the... Wait, I remember I saw your name before. This winner, Benita Nelly. I think you win something before. Well, congratulations on winning the safety goggles again on our live stream. So that is our 3rd round of lucky draw. Congratulations. Yes, do you guys see who win? Benita, make sure to reach out to our Facebook group and give the information there, and we'll send you the safety goggles. Well, unfortunately, we didn't reach 800 people for one of your lucky winners to get the F1, but you can also purchase the F1 on our live stream, which you can enjoy not only the early bird price, which is $1,599, but you can also get $50 of material packs, okay? And also, don't forget, the Christmas sale is still happening on our website, which not only you can enjoy the interest-free plan to spread out the payment of any kind of machine. We have D1, we have M1, we also have the M1 that is on our website right now, and we have the discount for the material, which you can enjoy at least up to 40% of discount, okay? So make sure you go ahead and check our website, be a backers of our F1, and also go ahead and enjoy all the discount from our Christmas, discount on our website. So I think that's all for today's live stream. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And next week, you will see Kai returning to our live stream as well, okay? I hope him a speedy recovery, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Ciao, ciao.